What up, internet? Welcome to What's Up Wednesday. We're gonna try to keep this within 30 minutes. So first, story time, number one. Number one, we're gonna explain what we're doing today. Today we are going to be testing out my vocals to see what I am capable of, since I can finally sing again. And from the little bit of testing I've done, I've probably more than likely done some damage to my vocal cords. We might actually turn on the sound here. I'm just gonna get something loaded up for myself. Get rid of this because we don't need that right now. But yeah, anyway. When I was in grade 11, what I ended up doing was laryngitis, bronchitis, and probably something else must have happened. I wasn't drinking enough water when I should have been. It was a busy time is all I know. I don't remember much of that year, to be honest. There are a few things I remember, but we're not going to get into that. IRTU. Let's see. Let's see if this website still exists. I used to be obsessed with this. This used to be my favorite website. This could be something we could do one of the days. Blah, 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 blah. But anyway, what ended up happening was I ended up damaging my vocal cords, and then I had to learn how to sing all over again. I don't know what was going on in my life, but I'm assuming there was crying at the time, because recently when I went to the Philippines, I had a cough coming back, sort of. I was hoarse. I was sad, so I was crying because I missed my family in the Philippines. And then on top of that, I tried to sing a lot. So maybe there was crying and singing, I don't know, in grade 11. But I ended up damaging something. And now I've been singing long enough, and I'm kind of paranoid when it comes to my music. So what I ended up doing, I'm recording my face. I can't do that. Oh, that's nice. Anyway, what ended up happening was, I ended up with some issues with my vocal cords, and I could tell simply by the way that my vocals felt. They felt different. I'd learned how to tell where my voice was based on, based on what I felt in my throat and where the vibrations were. So basically, I don't know how the vocal cords work, but that's something we should probably look up later. But anyway, what ended up happening was that I ended up doing some damage. She ended up with like the brawl, like Jolene. If you're curious as to the difference before and after, well, we're about to find out, because the irony is that the last night we had karaoke, right? And I was just like, you know what? Screw it. If I mess up my vocals, the chances are I'm going to screw them up enough that I'm going to fix the problem in the first place, which is also a bit of a problem for me right now, because I've gotten used to singing the other way, and now I have to get used to singing the way I did before. Oh. That's nice. That's a nice format. Hold on. What's not nice is how everything is in the way. But what we're going to do is we're going to turn on the key assist. I hope that's it. Are you gonna play for me? Okay, anyway, I don't have all day to do that. What we're gonna do is, we're gonna, we're gonna test out my vocals. I mean, like, I feel like this should be like a jam session with my vocals, but we can do that later. Now, I have 3 distinct singing styles I can do. I can do sort of almost operatic. I can do almost, childlike, and then I have my solo voice. So it's like I have choir, I have operatic, and then I have my solo voice, which is where you get a lot of the gooder, yep, because that's a word. Where did I put those headphones after I stopped using them this morning? Hold on, guys. Ugh. There they are. We're also going to sing some songs. I'm thinking something along the lines of Divine Brown, but we'll figure that out when we get to it. This might be longer than a half hour. I don't know. I don't know how we're going to do this. My voice is a little rough right now as it is, but I mean, like, I've noticed that my voice has gotten a little rougher around the edges. Anyway, so can I change the color? Oh my gosh. We're getting rid of you. I want to make it easier. Okay. We'll turn this on and this on so they're connected when it's time. Headphones inked. Okay, so what we're gonna start, of course the sun is messing up my lighting. Thank you, Mr. Sun. Sun, Mr. Golden Sun. I'm sorry if that creates feedback. Really? We're not getting anything? What about this? Can you hear me now? That's great. This Yeti doesn't make feedback. That's great. I'd laugh if you guys are all like, ow, my ears. Anyway, ooh. Okay, we're so switching to that one. Anyway, what we're gonna do, we're gonna test this thing out first. And then we're gonna test out my vocals. So this is The River Flows in You by Urima or something like that. If it'll play. Do 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 do. it's not gonna work as well. Okay, we're definitely gonna go over the half hour. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with a warm-up. Whoa, what was that? Okay, we're good. Okay, screw the warm-up. I'll let you guys know when I get to the part of my vocal cords that I thought I damaged in grade 11. Well, that's different. Hold on, we're gonna move this away. Whoa, look at that. I don't know what the heck that sound is, but that does not sound good. What note were you on? So it was probably somewhere around here. Yeah, that part's fixed. Yeah, it was in these notes. I don't know how well you can see it, but here, do you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make this smaller. Okay, cancel. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make this into a more manageable size. Change properties so you guys can see this a little better. Okay, we'll just make that go there for now. Bring you up there and you up there. Just gonna make this a little bit bigger. You guys are just gonna have to deal with the weird background. So we are yeah, right in there. Right in there is where my damage used to be. So let's see. We're at A. Or not A, this is B. Now let's try that again. Up in half steps now. that's 2 octaves that way. And that's about as high as I could go before. So, let's see how low we can go. Probably, let's see if we can hit that one. Oh, nope, we can't. So that is that. I could probably hit this one if I was more warmed up. So it's from this note to, so it's from, that's F, so F sharp to C, C sharp. Because I think this is C1 here. So that's not bad. The thing is that I don't feel that same notch in my vocal cords. Oh. And I still have to fight for this note here. Oh. So that's not changed. That's good. I'm also dealing with some phlegm right now, so yeah, it's right around middle C, which is this one, believe it or not. That is where my range used to go from, like before I ended up with the laryngitis stuff in high school, it was smooth in this area. And then it got a little bumpy, so then I ended up having to go Jolene style, so we could try singing Jolene. That might be an option to test it out. See if I have to work on my brawl. But now that my vocals are recovered enough from this bout of laryngitis, I don't know if it's maybe that I did something different, or maybe I tore the exact same spot and it had the opportunity to fix itself this time. But whatever it was that I did, it worked. We're gonna sing along with Dolly Parton for this one. We're gonna see, it's testing my theory. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Yep, right in there. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Yep. It's definitely different. I don't know if that's a permanent change. I don't know if that's a change for the better or for the worst, but please don't take him just because you can. I think it might be that one. So it's that F note. I don't know what I did to my vocal cords in high school, but I think that proves it right there. I know it's probably not that much of a difference for you guys, but for me, I can feel it and I can see it and I can hear it in the way that my voice sounds. Now, I just want to test something. This song, if you're curious as to what it is, I'm not going to sing the entire thing, is Dala by, or no, it's Lennon and McCarthy by Dala. I just gotta wait for it to start a little bit. I feel like it's also lowered my voice a bit. He takes sugar in his cup of coffee. I like honey in my tea. Thinks he's starring in some West Side Story where every girl is 17. Fresh records for the Virgin Vinyl. I scratch I love you in the grooves. Takes me dancing on a sunny sidewalk, but it doesn't even move. Love, 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 love him, even though he's not a perfect Romeo. I don't wanna read what Shakespeare wrote. I just wanna feel it, feel it, feel that. Yeah, there's definitely something different. I don't wanna read. Love, 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 love him, even though he's not a perfect Romeo. Right in there. That's good. That's good. It smoothed it out. Whatever the heck I did in grade 11, I must have tore something or damaged it, because whatever I did in the Philippines definitely fixed it. And I was kind of afraid at first that maybe that would screw it up for me, but it didn't end up doing too much damage, which was nice. So anyway, there's not really much else to talk about. This week I will be trying to, again, as I said before, trying to get a little bit more consistent, but I'm also going to be working on my vlogs from the Philippines, as well as my new project, which is something to do with the forest. And you guys will have to wait to see that. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next Wednesday, as well as tomorrow with another video. Bye bye.